This is a video where I cycle. Constructions. First thing, I give you the example, and then I will explain in a way. Who's phoning you? Who's calling you? Who loves you? Who likes you? Who gives you trouble? Who teaches you English? Who? I want to know the person who does that. Okay? And the person that received the action is at the end of the sentence. Who loves you? Mary loves me. Mary loves me. Who gives you trouble? John gives me trouble. Who teaches you English? Val teaches me English. That's quite. But if I say who loves you and I say who do you love, I don't want to know the person who loves you. I want to know the person that you love. Who do you love? Who is calling you? Okay? Who is calling you? I want to know the person that is calling you. Who are you calling? I want to know the object. The subject is you. Is it clear? Okay, it's quite clear. When the sentence when, who, and what are the subject, that means the person who really performs the action, that does something. We have, it's a question, but the structure is like it's like a normal sentence. John loves Mary. I don't know that is John. I say, who loves Mary? John loves Mary. So we just replace John with who. Okay. That's quite easy. Then, who are you calling? Is different from who is calling you. So if the structure is like a question, who are you calling? Who or what are not the subject. That means they don't perform any action, but they receive the action. Who are you calling? The person calling is you, and who is the person that receives the call. That's quite easy, but you need to practice a lot in order to absorb this structure. Who's John calling? Who's John calling? I want to know the person that receives John's phone call. Who's calling John? I want to know the person that actually calls John, the person who performs the action of calling. Okay. Who loves you? Mary loves me. Who do you love? I love Anna. Okay? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I want to know the person with whom you are talking. Who is talking to you? With whom? To whom, sorry. Speak with, talking to. Who are you talking to? I want to know the person to whom you are talking. Who talks to you, or who is talking to you, better. I want to know the person who performed the action. Because if there is a subject, and the structure is subject, verb, and maybe an object, or the person that receives the action, who and what is the subject. If we have who and what and then a question structure, who do you love? Then in this case, who and what do you like? Who and what are not the subject, but they receive the action. They are the object or the person that you give something to. So it can be direct, like I love him, or indirect, I'm talking to him. Okay? John's calling Mary. Right. Who is calling Mary? John is calling Mary. Okay? Who is Mary calling? In this case, I want to know the person that receives the phone call and not the person that performs the action. Goodbye.